To all you Explorer advisors and Associate Explorer advisors, welcome to Exploring.
Exploring is discovery, seeing new things and gaining insight into yourself and others.
It's a synergistic relationship between generations.
This is your chance to positively influence the workforce of tomorrow.
So spend some time with us.
We've got 3 sections to cover.
First, understanding your role as an advisor.
And second, developing a community of youth leaders.
Third, getting your post up and running.
So, what is the role of an advisor?
Wait. The role of an advisor and action.
It's an incredible opportunity to develop a community where young people can learn to live out the values of exploring: ethical leadership, personal responsibility, commitment to others, and living life to the fullest.
This can sound a bit overwhelming, but there's no perfect advisor profile. Whether you're introverted or extroverted, young or old, pick a demographic, any demographic, it doesn't matter. What counts is that you're authentic.
You're not expected to be a hero, even though that might make a great made-for-TV movie. But seriously, you are expected to genuinely care about the well-being of your explorers, to do what is best for them, and to be ethical, both personally and professionally.
This is probably a good time to talk about youth protection. It is your responsibility to protect your explorers from abuse and neglect and uphold the standards of Learning for Life's youth protection emphasis.
There's also a video provided that teaches the explorers how to draw boundaries in their peer relationships. It's extremely helpful to teens when peer pressure for acceptance is so tremendous.
It's also important that all activities are conducted within safety guidelines and requirements.
The success of your post will depend upon your encouraging participation and support from your participating organization, associate advisors, your post committee, parents, and adult consultants in the surrounding community.
The best way to describe the relationship that you have with your post participants is in your title as advisor.
You are a mentor.
You're a friend.
Our explorers need someone to regard them as competent, even when they need help.
They need to be trusted. They need respect. And they need you to listen.
Which brings us to the second part of this training. Oh my God.
And action.
Developing a community of leaders.
And if you do the program right, everyone gets to be a leader. Everyone has some strength. Find out what that is and put the explorer in charge of it.
You've also got elected officers as your first line of leadership.
There's already a video for them. It's called Post Officers Fast Start. It shows different officers from different kinds of posts, but the concepts of leadership are the same for any post.
There's no solitary authority in this model of leadership. It's called shared leadership, and it enables everyone to be responsible for people, carry out activities, and make relationships work. Explorers learn to accomplish tasks through the cooperation of others.
They have to learn to be a leader. Explorers who aren't officers are appointed activity chairs, or they serve on activity committees with responsibility.
Getting things done is important.
But relationships are equally as important.
We could sit here and talk about leadership all day.
Yes, but it's time to move on to getting your post up and running. This is big. Really, really big.
Let's go to my workstation for this. I'll let you get the chair.
Yes, he has the technology.
And action.
Just so you'll know, before you were asked to be the post advisor, several significant events occurred. The head of your participating organization made a commitment to organize an explorer post made up of teens in your community interested in your career path.
Your organization head, the president of the company, or the business owner, or the high school principal also organized a group of people to support this commitment. This group makes up the post-adult leadership team supporting the post advisors and the associate advisors.
After 3 months, the post participants will start getting their own momentum. and you'll be able to introduce them to their own youth-led program.
Which brings up another point. Where do you get the young people to join?
Yeah, the kids. I mean, that's what we're doing this for, isn't it?
Right.
School guidance counselors can provide names, or you can try audiovisual aids like posters, flyers, or public service announcements to generate interest.
And don't forget your own employees' teenagers. Once you have a list of names, recruiting usually involves sending a letter of invitation to an open house where you will explain exploring and your post program.
Okay, you've done your initial setup work. Now, let's get the post started.
Oh, this is the best part. It's party time!
Well, we call it an open house, but whatever works, I guess.
Step over in my workshop. The open house is the kickoff meeting for your post. Most likely, this is when your prospective participants will make their decisions to join the post. So make it informative and fun.
I prefer the adjective exciting here. Most of the people won't know one another, so plan some icebreaker activities. Then be creative in planning some hands-on situations that convey the meaning of what your post is about. Avoid lectures, or, I can't believe I'm saying this, audio-visual activities. Teenagers sit in school all day, so involve them in some physical activities as much as possible.
Excuse me, this was supposed to be my section. Do you mind? The young people should leave the meeting knowing the purpose of exploring, what many of the upcoming first 3 months' activities will be, that the post participants are involved on post organization and planning, who the adult leadership team is, and the date, time, and location of the next meeting.
Next, get organized. Sign up post participants and collect their fees at the open house. Taking care of the initial logistics sets an excellent example for organized leadership.
Your Learning for Life representative will provide many services to help you get started. Leadership training, guidance on organizing and operating a post, method of recruiting, use of outdoor facilities and equipment, planning activities, and liability insurance coverage.
Your next step is to elect officers for a year term. You need a president, an administrative vice president, a program vice president, a secretary, and a treasurer.
Again, you can refer to the Post Officers Fast Start video for descriptions of each office.
Now that you have post officers and youth participants, you may need to alter your first 3-month activity program.
Encourage all youth participants to take part in planning. Be flexible. Incorporate their ideas as much as possible. The more the youth leaders take responsibility for their own program, the better you will be in filling your role as advisor and setting in place your working model for shared leadership.
A quick but important word on training post officers. Have an initial post officers briefing to orient them to their roles, but then follow up with an extended post officers seminar.
Before we go, let's review the key factors for a successful operation.
Use post resources.
Get parents involved on the post committee or with activities.
Generate input from youth participants.
Hold regular post meetings.
Hold your post officers seminar so that you can train and develop your youth officers.
Give recognition for achievement. And last but not least, provide a well-rounded program.
We wish you all the best in your journey of discovery as an exploring advisor.
Inquire, wonder, imagine, and dream.
Keep an open mind and you'll have as much fun as the kids.
Be yourself. You'll be fine.
Remember, motivation is key.
That's the spirit of exploring.